Ladies and gents, Bader Milligan here at Collective Con, and do I really need to say much about my next guest and who I'm sitting by? I am sitting by the amazing, I heard the word amazing being described by one of your fans. I'm sitting by the amazing John Rhys Davies. John, how are you enjoying Collective Con? How's your weekend been? How are you?
Well, I'm having a wonderful time here at Collective Con. I love coming to conventions because sometimes you just get enough time to talk to people, and people tell you wonderful things, and you meet extraordinary people. I actually attribute coming to Comic-Cons with a major change in my life. I don't think when I was a younger man that I really liked people very much, and it is only since I've started coming to conventions over the last 22, 23 years, that I slowly begin to realize that I like people more and more. Humanity is glorious, and in the most ordinary seeming life, there is sometimes such heroism, such bravery, such generosity of spirit, that it shames me and delights me at the same time.
Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. So I had the opportunity to sit in on your panel yesterday, and I found it funny and very interesting that you mentioned the early skepticism that you kind of had, getting the script and being offered the role of Gimli in Lord of the Rings. Obviously, you spoke of, making the right decision and, the benefits of being in that role. And I was curious, what are some of your feelings that, you're experiencing seeing the generational fans, like children, their parents and older and beyond, coming to the table and, that role having such an impact on them?
Well, it has had a great impact on many people, and it's gratifying to know that. The more I think about Gimli, I think that in some ways he is the most human of all the Fellowship. They are brave, funny, serious, strong. But they don't really have many weaknesses. And Gimli is the most flawed person there. He has got all the characteristics that we sometimes recognize in ourselves that we don't like. The hostility, the aggression, the xenophobia, the suspicion, the doubt. And he also has the characteristics that we wish we had, like courage, bravery, spiritual bravery as well as physical bravery, a need to protect, a need to defend, a need to stand up and be counted no matter, what the odds are. And probably a capacity for friendship too. But probably his greatest human characteristic that we love is his ability to change his attitude from dislike to, in the end, love. And isn't that ability to make ourselves, to make better choices and become better people, isn't that really the core of life's struggle, isn't it?
Well, Gimli's now my new favorite character, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I would be remiss if I didn't ask about your return to the iconic Sala character, and what it was like being able to work once again with Mr. Indiana Jones himself. How is it, seeing and working once again with Harrison Ford on the upcoming Dial of Destiny movie?
Well, I have to be a bit careful about this because they said you must not talk about this until you are given permission to do so. So, what I should be saying is I might be in the film or might not, but since they've darn well released me in the teaser, I can say this. He said very carefully, not trying to give anything away. Don't give anything away. Don't get the film away.
Well,
Let me say. I can say this with absolute simplicity and clarity. The script is extremely good. Harrison is at the height of his powers. James, the director, is a great director. The supporting cast is very strong. And my bet is that this is going to be a great hit.
I think that's a safe bet, Mr. John. Thank you so much. You've got a line building up. I just wanted to thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for showing up at Collective Con.
Well,
it's much appreciated.
And apologies for waxing lyrical about silly stuff, really.
I don't think you'll find one complaint. Ladies and gents, John Rhys Davies. Thank you.
Thank you.